Welcome
Be
to
ready for an epic recap.
yes, we are ready for the epic recap. Welcome to Nerdarchy, for nerds by nerds. I'm Nerdicus Dave, and today I'm joined by our illustrious GM Daryl T. Jones from Splattered Ink. We also have Teen DM Fenway in the house. We've got
Woo!
Billy, my nephew, and we also have Isaiah, Daryl's son, playing with us today. With that, I'm going to turn it over, Daryl. Before I do, there are some links in the description as well as the pinned comment once that thing shows up after we're done being live for Fenway, the Teen DM, and Jasper's Game Day, which is a great cause that she started for suicide prevention. And also for Splattered Ink, where you can find Dobbers, the board game. And there's going to be some other things you're probably going to want to keep your eyes open for in the near future. With that, Dungeon Master, it's all yours.
All right. Well, glad to be back. I hope everybody had fun with the virtual Gen Con last week. That took out a couple of our players when we decided to skip the week. But we are back today. And we are going to be playing Dobbers. Like you said, Dobbers are the little folk of the forest. They bear some similarity to hobbits, except they're more about trees and less about pipeweed. But today, we have been exploring Hagar's mansion, and we're going deep down under the bowels of it, finding caverns and all sorts of things. But I'm going to let Dave tell us exactly what happened last week before the action begins.
Oh, I'm giving the epic recap.
Yeah. That's what I thought you'd do.
Oh, oh man, I barely remember what we did, but I know we've been fighting these little tiny lizard folk type guys who are fanatical about their deity, who swears this is going to bring them vengeance and retribution for the misgivings we've had against them. But it hasn't happened yet. It's going fairly poorly for them, and they also are allied with these little fungus folk that keep belching at us fungus dust, which has knocked several of us out from time to time, making us sleepy. We also discovered a powerful being down here that I don't know. I think we freed him. Maybe accidentally woke him up, something of that nature, by playing music using magical mushrooms, as well as Rimshot's bardic skills. And then we had to answer riddles, which we handily did, but apparently that wasn't good enough. It was all a trick and a trap. But we managed to rush past it, and we are collecting these crystals to form these spears. And so far, we're pretty far along, but we have a little bit of a problem right now. We happen to be trapped in a cavern that's filling with water.
And I can't
That's,
swim.
and one of you claims to not be able to swim. Um, but yeah, you found the fourth piece of the six spear-tipped crystals that you needed, and when you picked up that fourth one, the cavern started filling with water. Little pores in the stalactites and stalagmites and ceiling and everything started filling. You happen to be in a closed room too as part of this cavern, and it is filling rather quickly. Whether you can swim or not won't matter much once it gets to the ceiling. So I'm going to turn it over to you. Let you guys tell me what you're thinking and what you're doing before I start describing how quickly the water's rising.
Oh man, this stinks! There's water everywhere! I bathed last week! Or was it last month?
We could try drink it all.
Ah, this is a lot of water. You guys see a way out?
There's
It's
this
filling
area.
up fast. You estimate there's probably not more than a couple minutes before you're under.
Alright, so we get this little side tunnel thingy here. Is it wide enough for us to squeeze down to kind of see what's going on?
You can squeeze single file and at reduced speed. So yeah, I guess that's Boulder, so he's not going to be in the way there. Well, moving back. All right, so you're wandering. The water's still rising. It's up to your waist.
Yeah.
As you wander down this corridor, I mean, you find that you think it's just a natural formation that is under the water here, or under the ground here.
Oh man, it's a
You
dead
do
end.
see some of the roots or rocks are. There's like a pile of rocks. There's not just the walls.
Okay. Hey, maybe we can move some of these rocks. I would like to start trying to throw rocks out of the way and see if we can get through that way.
Okay. All right. The water's quickly going up past your waist. As you're digging into the water, you have to put your head down into the water if you're reaching towards the bottom of the stack of rocks. As you probably intuit, the top isn't going to be very helpful at the moment. You pull some rocks away, and you don't notice really any change for the first few rocks. Do you continue?
Oh man, I don't know if we're gonna be able to dig our way out of this.
The water's up to everybody's shoulders.
What about the door itself? Is there anything remarkable about the door?
It's a very big slab of rock.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you sing to it, Rimshot?
I can try. I think maybe.
Glub, glub, glub. How's your underwater singing?
Oh,
Fantastic.
No.
The water's now above your heads, unless you like do the thing where you've got your head up and you're just keeping your nose above.
Is it all
Which
the
rats
way?
can do.
Is it almost to the ceiling?
It's getting there.
Did we look down this other way?
This is where the crystals were.
Oh yeah, and it's a dead
Okay.
end.
I have a question.
Yep.
Can I go down to the dead end and cast Thunderclap on the rocks?
You can, yes. At this
Okay.
point, you're swimming, but you can do it.
Okay, I'm gonna go down there and cast Thunderclap centered on the rocks.
Awesome.
But it's
You
actually it's
cast.
centered on me, but it's a 5 foot around me, so
Right.
it's all actually gonna hit the entire area.
Perfect. Yeah. So she casts Thunderclap. You feel the earth and stone and walls around you shake. You feel actually a wave of water radiate from her that moves everybody just a little bit. And then a big whoosh noise as the water starts draining straight down. The rocks broke loose at the end of the dead end, but as they did, the floor collapsed underneath it.
Solved one problem.
Yep, and all the water rushes out, throwing you onto the next map.
All right. So it's like a big water slide. Wow, that was fun. Way.
So I've got I put Sneck and Laggle kind of out further because I'm just imagining the water comes down and they're so small and light they just get pushed all the way around the corner as the water drains off into further regions of the underground. And you see what you see.
That's a lot of monsters.
There's a lot of them.
That's
Around you
a
where
whole lot of
where you
monsters.
first fall down into the floor, you see lots of rocks and rubble, and of course water covering the floor and someplace puddling. As you come around this bend, the first thing you notice is a lot more of the lizard folk. There's even there's a couple different colors of skin and things like that. One particularly large one, larger than you've seen yet, is riding on the back of a large mole-like creature that has huge talons that it must use for digging.
Well, I think it's going to be initiative. These guys have not been very chatty unless we've had them captured and defenseless. They've always fought. So
they have always.
I would say
You
our
can-
options aren't great.
You hear one of them, "My lord, the water trap has been triggered. We will have more food for the great Umzoli now."
Yeah, got some things for you to tell Umzoli as I send you to him. And I wanna rush forward. Bearing
We're not
witness.
food.
Right. Okay. Sure. You can roll initiative. Let's see if I can roll initiative. I'm gonna just roll once for my guys.
All right, let's see.
Hey.
Ooh, I got a good initiative.
I've even got the initiative tracker up like a professional.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You guys There we
I
go.
was able to pull the sheet up, so give me a minute just to look at the numbers.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
no.
didn't,
Why didn't
Select
yours
my-
show up in the tracker?
because they have to be your token has to be selected.
We give a short.
You can generally
Oh,
put them in
okay.
manually, though.
You can.
In the small trees, but in the big
I don't think so.
Well, let's try it. I mean, I'm learning here. We're teaching the people that are watching. So Isaiah, can you click on yourself and then click initiative?
For the other graphic works that we did in those 2 games.
There it worked. There it works, Nick. Who are we missing?
Yeah. I'll have to re-roll. them.
Rim shot. Yeah, can you do that too?
Oh, I got better.
You got even better.
Woo! There we go.
Yay, we're learning stuff.
Yay, learning. So that means, yeah, rim shot. You're first.
All right.
Wait.
I'm gonna move up a little bit.
All right.
Tell me what year we did it in the short.
Your thunderclap.
Well-
That's a 5-foot radius, right?
Yeah. It's also a cantrip.
Yeah.
Thunder.
So
As you
can,
get to this area where I'm pinging, the floor is slick.
I'm only gonna go where I'm at right now.
So I don't know.
That's
if
fine.
And
it's
then
been-
I'm going to cast
Mhm.
Fairy Fire.
Yeah.
Set it back here. So I can hit it, whatever this big thing is
Look at
over
the
here,
chat page.
and all 5 of these small things.
Cool. So it's gonna, you're casting it all the way back here.
Well, more centered like right here, so that I can hit those things and the small ones.
Alrighty. So how does fairy fire work? I forget.
It's a 20-foot radius, and they all have to make dex saves, or they glow in a purple glow.
20-foot
And
radius. Got
everybody
it.
has advantage on them.
Okay, cool. So, and what was the, oh, he failed. I'll roll a couple more here.
I'll hold up the. I don't know what my.
Hey, okay. So the brown ones rolled a 19 for their save. The green ones rolled a 1. And the big guy rolled a 6. So I imagine 2 of them, or they failed. The 6 and the 1.
Yes. Yes, they do.
The mole thing.
Hmm?
What about the mole thing?
The mole, yeah, I guess he would need to roll 2, wouldn't he? Come on, show me. 5.
Yeah, that fails too.
Yeah, we got everybody in the fairy fire, so I'm gonna
So
give
everybody
them a purple
but
dot.
the green ones don't. The green ones made it, right?
It was the brown ones.
made it.
Oh, the
Yeah.
brown ones made it. The green ones failed, and then the mole and the big guy failed.
Yep. So I put purple dots on them because they're glowing now.
They're glowing, and they all
All right.
and you get
That's what I
advantage
thought
on them.
listed on the website.
Very good.
But I don't think that's actually true.
And
I
then
mean, what's the sound I hear in the back? Oh, is that Mom Kelly?
I don't think I did the small page.
and I'm gonna take
I
my
know
bonus
I've done
action
small
and
page.
give Michael bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
So basically, this patch here is the slickness, is something oily.
I know in the room.
It's just the water that's mixing with a thin layer of dirt on top of the rocky surface.
Okay.
So
Um,
you're just cautious.
yeah, it was actually what I haven't even described it, but it was
So. Do
And
you have-
the bardic inspiration, does she have to roll for that, or is it just a number? I forget. My brain is.
He rolls a D. I don't remember what.
D6.
Yes, a D6. Thank you. I couldn't remember if I had gone up yet or not.
Okay.
They go from
So you get a D6 to add to your
whatever D20
rolls.
roll you'd like.
So next we have Rizzo.
All right, I'm gonna try and skirt that water. I'm wet enough, and come around here, and I will bonus action rage. And we're gonna do Rizzo things, which means smack this guy with an axe. So a 16.
Yeah, 16 should do it.
All right.
So 9 damage to him.
Did you roll at advantage?
Yep. Yeah, it did. So 9 damage plus I'm raging, so it's a total of 11.
Cool. All right, so as you feel the slick spot under you, it doesn't really hinder your movement getting into it, but you're going to have disadvantage on like dexterity saving throws.
Okay. I don't like this.
And it's covering that whole area. I mean, there's a little blue mark on the map itself, but it's the whole width moving that way.
All right.
All right. Anything else? Rizzo.
So I moved a bonus action and attacked, so that's all I got.
All right. That means it's my turn. So Rizzo, you have the 2 mock garbs in front of you. And then there's this leader on the back of the rock mole that's further back. First he's going to shout, all must surrender or you will perish. We do not want to kill you. Please surrender because you will die a most painful death.
Your guy just said he was going to eat us.
Not immediately. We'll give you time to fatten up first. Please just come with us. We will treat you well.
Oh, how courteous.
So the brown rock mole in front of you, or rock garb in front of you, like kind of holds his hands out. He's got a scimitar in one hand. He's like holding it out as if to prevent you from moving forward or trying to get away.
Uh-huh.
So at this time, he's, I guess, holding his action. But when you attack, though, he's going to spear you. So he's like, hey, you attacked me. Does a 23 hit?
Oh, yeah. It's just barely, though.
Just barely. 3 damage. Poke.
All right.
And the big mock garb says, hold! Do not attack them. Let them surrender. Have honor, or Umzoli will curse your children.
Is he talking to the Moutgarbs or us?
You assume he's talking to the guy that just stabbed Rizzo.
Okay.
And he and his mole mount will move to here. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, you guys, this is important too. You don't have any light. Your light went out when it was underwater.
Oh, that would be bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we have purple flames right now.
Right, and the big guy has light. He has a lantern kind of hanging on a stick on his rock mole.
You guys want to talk to these lizard guys?
They're gonna end up killing us one way or another.
Yeah.
I say we just fight them.
You're pretty outnumbered. That's at least
Maybe
hard to deny.
Maybe we can change their mind. They said they didn't like the other thing. The corruption. They didn't like the corruption either. Maybe we can make a deal.
I mean, I guess me being the one with charisma would probably help.
Yes.
I can.
So they're
Not
basically holding their action if you want to do anything. So Ligel is next.
Oh no.
I pull out my short bow, but I'm gonna hold my action to attack in case they decide to attack us.
Alrighty.
You guys got like
Put
any
away your
pamphlets? for this Umzoli guy?
What about you, Snack? Are you gonna do anything?
I do the same thing, except I try to make it look better.
That's important.
With more knives.
Yeah.
I hold my knife and my short bow and like
Why use an arrow when you can use a knife?
yeah.
So, like, where do you want to take us?
Well, we have a prison cell for you. It's right around the corner.
A prison cell? That doesn't sound good at all.
You guys got like a guest suite?
No.
Would you be willing to, instead of eating us, because obviously we're not very meaty.
You're very meaty compared to the fish and the lizards in the creek.
All right. Well, speaking for us too, sneaky people.
Not you, though.
Yes, we are frail. We're weak. We're probably less meaty than the fish. So you should just let us go. We're not going to do anything. The rat, however.
Shush. Well, what if instead
How
of
about I kill
What?
one of you now so that you understand that you stand no chance?
what if instead of killing us, instead of us killing you, instead of any of that, we made a deal that could be mutually beneficial?
Maybe we can get you
You
some,
will
like,
feed
more
yourselves to Umzoli without us forcing you? This is a good deal.
No. We are volunteering to take care of the corruption instead.
The corruption. We have safety protocols. He wouldn't say that. We have guards against the corruption.
What
Well-
if we could get you better food?
I'm listening.
What did Dobbers? Dobbers eat vegetables, right?
Yeah.
So they don't have. What do goblins and rats eat?
Whatever they can
Me-
find.
Like, I mean, do the goblins keep any
Ballpoint pens.
herd animals?
I mean, most of the goblins. Yeah, I mean, there's like in the north, there's some like mountain goats and stuff they might keep.
What if we can get you
But-
like goat?
Yeah. What is goat?
A
Well,
lot more meaty than us.
Cheap, but better.
Will Umzoli, great Umzoli, receive much soul from goat?
Yes.
Yes.
Much
Goat-
more soul than fish or lizards.
Goat is one of the most powerful animal.
they are kind of majestic.
I do not know how many language they speak.
All of them.
One's too powerful.
They understand all languages.
I think Umzoli will honor us more if we feed you to him.
What if we got you goat and got rid of the corruption?
What if we gave you 2 goat?
Come with me. And he reaches out to grapple you, Rizzo.
How big is he?
He's big. He is like 4 foot tall. He's like a monster compared to the others.
Enormous.
Yeah. I was trying to show him to you, but I put him in the wrong thing. I need to make a handout, I guess.
So you don't want goats? What about vegetables? You guys don't look like you get enough vegetables.
We would never eat vegetables. Vegetables are that'd be like eating Umzoli's children.
Umzoli's a vegetable?
Of course he is, you fool.
Wait, what? I think
he
Squash. I think.
he takes the pommel of his big, like, thick, grumpy-looking sword and tries to bash you, Rizzo.
Oh.
Wait, I got a better idea. Absoli is a potato.
He misses. No, he's like, oh, you're too short.
See, look, Umzoli does not agree with that action. Clearly.
He would much prefer goat.
There's got to be a better way than you just eating us. Or us, killing you guys. There's got to be something better. What if we bring more Dobbers down here?
You would bring more of your friends for us to eat? I mean,
we don't like all of them. Some of them just get annoying.
Technically, I point to the rat and we are not Dobbers.
Well, he did say friends. He started to say you, and then he was like, yes, you are furry Dobbers, and you are skinny Dobbers.
Also, over there in Dobberton, there's this giant turtle. Way bigger than any of us. It's like the size of all of us combined.
Turtle much better than goat.
Giant turtle.
Turtle.
There have been big turtles in the river. Is it bigger than our river?
Yes.
I don't know. It was pretty big. It was bigger than all of us put together. And then I'm sure you could turn its shell into a lovely punch bowl.
I do not know. It is time for you to come with us, or we will kill you. You talk way too much.
Yeah, we get that a lot. All right, where are we going?
You know who doesn't talk? Goat. They know all languages. They speak languages at such high and low frequencies that us mortals cannot understand.
You must shut up, that one. All right, so they're going to lead you this way, and are you going to like resist greatly?
I will go with them as long as they don't try to disarm us or whatever.
Okay.
I'd like to do something.
So you're getting all put in here. So you want to do something, and for some reason you have light still, so I need to correct that.
Well, technically they're still glowing.
Yeah, they're still on fairy fire for is it a minute or 10 minutes?
I think I don't know how long it is, but
English cells.
Yeah, but Isaiah shouldn't have a lantern, and neither should you, Rimshot. Or you could still have it; it's just soaking wet. All right.
Yeah, I wanted to roll a sleight of hand and slip my lockpicks into my mouth and say, I surrender.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we can flavor it up with a little sleight of hand roll there. 22. That's not bad at all. So yeah, you hold your hands up and just kind of like, as you do it, you like go right by and then you've got your lockpicks hidden. Which is really useful if these guys were going to think about checking any of that. But yeah, so they put you into this room. On the walls, you see the remnants of some crystals that have been dug out or broken out. And these crystals are not of any sort of magical nature, but they appear to be what has been mined here. You also see water along the edges. You even see some holes where some of the water has drained out. But in between you guys and the enemy are these metal bars going vertical. They pivoted open to let you in and then closed back shut. So that's where you are. And you sleep tonight and heal so that you are fully sustenance for the Umzoli.
This is as plump as us rogues get.
Yes, but you have bruises like bad apple.
He is a bad apple, even without the bruises. Let me tell you.
The worst. Well, lads and lass, I guess we might as well make ourselves comfortable.
Alrighty. So
Did they leave?
They're gonna leave.
Yeah.
And it's dark. What are you gonna do? No light.
Oh.
Well,
Do you have any way to light your torches? Surely somebody's got something. Not that the DM is influencing, but
I have a tinderbox.
that's what a tinderbox does.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if that's also soaking wet.
I don't know. You could check it and try to dry it out.
yeah, maybe you
I
can
would
bring
like
it
to
out.
check it and try and dry it out.
Okay. So yeah, I mean the tinderbox is designed to be waterproof. And even though you guys were completely submerged, it mostly did the job. So you feel like it's at least worth a try, and if not, you can lay it open, and it'll be good to go in a couple hours.
We could try rubbing our hands together really fast, and then it might just make a fire.
Hey, you go right ahead and do that. I'm going to work on this.
All right, give me a survival roll.
I also have a candle.
Oh,
Is
all
that-
right. So yeah, first couple strikes don't work, but you do eventually get the a little spark going. And do you try to light your torch with a candle?
Can I put the candle in the lantern?
Mm-hmm.
Because you said we had lanterns.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? I was thinking torches. Okay.
I think there were torches, though. But
Yeah, I
do
just
think
now
lighting the candle is a good idea because it'll probably light easier.
Yes.
Yeah, the torch that is transformed into a lantern, it is definitely all wet. So
Well, I mean, I do have other torches, but obviously they're also all wet. So we should at least wait a few hours for those.
Yeah, I
Yep.
agree. Good idea. That's why you're the brains of this operation.
there you go. There's your candlelight.
Yay,
Okay.
we have candlelight.
I pull my lockpicks out of my mouth and say, I'm gonna try to unlock the door. So I walk over here and do
As he
that.
does that, I pull them out of my sock because that's the best place to keep them. And
And you
attempt
duel each other with the lockpicks. And then,
One of them unlocks the cell, the other one locks it.
we're trying to just shove them in, like knocking each other out of the way, and then end up breaking them.
but anyway,
That's
I'm
not a
gonna
good
give the nod to Isaiah since he started first.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's definitely kind of up on the
I'm just
the
assisting.
northern part of the door is where the latch is.
So
Yeah, 20. You're working around in there, and you find the gearbox for the lock, and you're trying to turn it. And just before you feel like it's going to pop the lock open, you feel like the mechanism is just too big for your lock picks, and you're going to break your lock pick. You're confident you have the right mechanic there. Your lock picks aren't strong enough to actually do it. So you're still locked in.
LIGO, you just like
Master Locksmith knocked on the door.
well, we should probably wait
What?
a little while. But I don't think that's a bad idea. We could dry out, I could take a nap.
How far apart are the bars spaced? Like, are they like comically just? Oh, it's like 5 feet, and you could just go.
Yeah, this isn't quite that cartoony of a game. So yeah, they're too close for you to slip through. I mean, maybe Sniffer could get his head out and then he'd be stuck that way.
Well, there's an option.
Right.
What
All
if
right,
I
so what
use
do you
my
guys-
arrows as lockpicks?
You're going to try to modify an arrow to substitute as the lockpick piece that wasn't strong enough.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait a
Roll.
minute. What if we set a trap?
Come on.
What's
right,
in
so
here
you
with
can-
us?
Water and little crystal bits and dirt.
I have a disguise kit.
We could disguise as rocks.
You could do that.
I don't think that's how that's gonna work.
Like the is it in the last one, The Return of the King, where they have the cloak and they lay down on the rocks in front of the Mordor's big door?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, sorry.
That's all right. Well, I don't know. We could rest the night and then rush them when they open it.
I don't think that's a good idea at all.
Now,
We could dig a hole in like the rock, just little by little, and then eventually escape.
I don't know if we got enough time for that.
While you guys are discussing it, Isaiah, are you trying to work on that arrow to see if you can modify it?
Yes.
All right, so give me a survival roll for that.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, well, sorry.
I mean,
go
you're just like sitting there fiddling with an arrow. I mean, it's not a big deal. Okay, well, you're working on it. Doing your best. That's a good roll.
In the meantime, I'm gonna start like laying out torches to try and dry them.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have rations and the spell distort value.
Okay.
Can I cast distort value on the rations to make it seem like it's a lot meatier and a lot more? A lot more.
A lot more.
More.
What is distort value say? How is that written?
That's gotta definitely be an acquisition ink.
Yeah, it says you.
Yeah.
I think it is. I'm not sure though. It says you cast this spell on an object no more than 1 foot on a side, doubling the object's perceived value by adding illusory flourishes. Or you can reduce its value by half with the help of illusory stuff.
Okay. Yeah. So you're adding garnish and sauce and like extra seasoning, maybe fancier looking wrappings, But sure, yeah. I mean, you could totally do that. But that's what you're gonna get. You're not gonna get like twice as much food. You're gonna get twice as good looking food.
Yes, that's what I was trying to verbalize that, but couldn't get the words to work.
No, that's great. Okay. So is that something you're doing now, or are you just asking about it?
I was just going to ask about it because I was asking if I was going to propose that to the group to see if they thought it was a good plan or not.
It lasts a long time.
Yeah. It lasts 8 hours.
Maybe we can bribe the guards when they come in the morning.
Well, I was thinking more of the idea you asked if we could set a trap.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we set up a trap, knock out one of the guards, take the guard, forcefully put on a disguise, make him seem like food, then give away his food.
There's a guard.
Why do you have a candle?
'Cause it's dark.
You don't get candle.
Oh, you want it?
Food don't need candle.
I pick up the candle and put it behind my back.
We don't have a candle.
No candle.
I'm gonna wait. Hold on. Can I blow it out?
Sure.
We don't have a candle.
Okay. He walks off into the dark.
Maybe you could have tricked that guy with the food.
All right.
I lit the candle again.
I assumed you were going to. All right. It's lit. You're still filing away at your arrow, Isaiah.
Okay.
Yeah, Rizzo's going to kick up his feet and take a little bit of a rest.
All right. Anybody else who's going to rest can do their resting things, whether that's hit die or whatever.
I should probably rest, but I'm working on an escape plan or arrows, escape arrows. So.
Well, I think a short rest, you can still do nominal tasks. So as long as you're not like carrying luggage or something, I think you can sit there and whittle. I don't think that's a big deal, and it would
Okay.
still count
It's
as a
just
short
like-
rest. That's a good hit die roll.
Yeah, I like it.
That's not as good.
Yeah, not good.
Hey, 4 is 4.
It is better than
Matt can
sharp
help
stick
him.
in the eye. Yeah.
All
I
right.
think we're gonna end up having to fight anyway. We tried to be a nice rat. Never works out. They always gonna eat you. I'm Zuli this. I'm Zuli that. I'm Zuli's a potato.
What if we pretend to be priests?
I don't know if they're gonna believe that. I mean, these guys are pretty dumb, but I don't think they're that dumb.
Worth a shot.
I think if we can get that
They don't
guard
believe-
back here, we can jump them.
Isaiah, you think at this point it's going to be a couple hours before you get the arrow to the point that you want it at to be able to use it.
Okay.
So if you guys are going to try to do anything in the meantime, or if you're just going to sleep,
Definitely, I think take the short rest and get back some hit points. They said they're gonna come back in the morning, and
yeah.
You just automatically get a hit die back after a long rest. Is that what you do?
Yeah.
I don't know what everyone's hit points are looking like. I'm good now that I spent a hit die.
I didn't need to spend any hit die.
It'd be better.
Let's go.
But tomorrow, I think you'll be able to sing more, right?
Yeah.
Everything will be all dried out. Everybody will be happy.
Sing the song about you probably shouldn't kill your prisoners.
So
Great song.
maybe we should sleep in shifts so no one oversleeps. And once we get
I see that candle.
Oh, it's back.
There you
He leaves again.
I lied
Who's
again.
cooking the food.
I don't know if he's a particularly good guard or not. I haven't decided.
You have candle. Oh, it's gone. Okay. That's fine.
But we should
We're
take
following the directions. That's all that matters.
turns staying awake and drying
Oh,
out these
no.
torches. Like maybe we can roll them in our hands or something to try and help wick off the water.
I put the torches in a circle and put the candle in the middle of the circle, so that there's a little bit of heat next to the torches.
All right. So if you guys are going to do some resting in shifts and go through the night.
Yeah, that's what I suggest anyway.
All right.
And then
Okay, we'll do that then.
Yeah.
I am not trying to put words into people's mouths, but I guess if Isaiah takes first shift, he can keep whittling.
yeah,
Yes,
that works.
I'll do that.
and then he can maybe use that to gauge time as well, like how far his whittling has gotten.
I'll take second shift.
Okay. All
I'll
right.
take the third.
And I guess
Yeah.
I'll take
So a
last.
couple hours each. That'll be plenty. Unless you guys are going to do really short shifts and you want Rizzo to take one too.
But during the last shift, we'll try and light the torches.
Okay. Cool. So a couple hours pass. The guy that's kind of the guard does walk by every now and then. By now, Isaiah knows, or Legel has also the ability to light the candle, so you have to blow it out and light it again when he leaves. But you get that arrow whittled down to the right size and shape. It's about time to wake up Sneck for second shift, but what are you going to do?
Fenway.
Oh,
I
with Fenway
go.
second, sorry.
Yeah, I go ahead and wake up Fenway and say, I think I got the arrow to the right size, and work on that while she watches.
Work on it? You mean try
Work on
to
the
use
lock.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so give me another sleight of hand roll. The arrow goes in. It's a little bit tight, and you go to turn it. A little bit of struggle, and snap, the shaft breaks, and the door pops unlocked.
Yay! Okay.
It's still closed.
But it's unlocked, so we can open it.
Just
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Just keep it closed for now.
I quietly shake everybody awake, and I tell them the door's unlocked.
So, let's take that piece of arrow out of the lock, and
Never sees the door open. Just close it. Don't lock it. Just close it and go, oh, it's locked again. Whoops. Guess we're stuck in here.
Oh yeah, the guy. No, the guy's not there.
we can finish our rest before early before they come. Then we'll sneak out. Maybe we can hide somewheres and jump their king.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Oh, very quiet today. Okay, so you gotta wait the rest of the night.
Yeah, get the long rest in, and then
The candle patrol is gonna walk by. He's got an 11 for a passive perception, so I'm gonna say he doesn't notice that the door's unlocked. And the rest of the night passes. You wake up early, as if it were third or fourth shift, whichever that is. What are you guys gonna do?
we're going to light our torches. Because unfortunately, we're not going to be super sneaky down here because of torches. But
Yeah, you're gonna have to see something.
we need to see.
So who has a torch?
I have torches.
Oops, I just grabbed the door.
That works.
No, but who is going to hold a lit torch? Is what I guess I should be asking.
I'll hold it.
You had one before, so
Yeah.
that's cool. Boom, big light. Anybody else holding a torch?
I will take one as well.
All right. Fenway had one last time,
It did.
but not this time.
Well, I think we have enough torches. I think we found two in here, and then I think most of us actually had torches in our gear
Yeah.
that we hadn't bothered
Yeah.
using yet. All right.
Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to all have one, but it does affect using bows and arrows and stuff like that. So
Yep.
I'll have one because I don't use a bow or arrow.
all right.
Okay, yeah, I'll give her mine then. Because I do.
Okay.
And I'll stay
So that makes
near
more sense.
Ligel so he can see.
Oh yeah, you had the candle. That's why that didn't look right. Poof, now you have big light.
Yay.
And Legos goes out.
So I would like to rush that guy.
There's the door. Over to the side. I'll put you out of the way. Okay, you're going to rush that guy.
Everybody's over here.
Hey, they're all here.
So I need to move some of these guys around. Sorry. They're off doing work stuff or sleeping. So there's a couple guys though. Okay. Yeah, initiative then.
Yeah. Click my token.
Wasn't as good as last time.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
There you go.
crit it.
Anybody else?
I think we're just missing.
Ligo, click on yourself and then hit the initiative. We're going to get this down. We're going to do it like professionals.
Yeah, you're an expert now.
We are
Are
definitely
you-
professionals.
There we go. A 6. Super fast. And now you, Rimshot.
Our
Hey,
rogues are
I'm
great
on
at
there.
being fast.
I already have mine on there. I got 10 for initiative. That's.
Wait, can you click on yourself and hit it so we'll get it in the thingy? And that'll be our
I
official.
did.
No, it didn't show up for some reason.
That's
That's the 10 is them.
really weird.
Yeah, I just realized if you mouse over the initiative tracker, it marks the.
Yeah, it highlights. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now we're ready. Yay!
Yay!
Technology 21 for the win.
All right. Well, someone's getting an axe to the face. Does a 13 hit?
You're not supposed to be out. What are you doing? No, a 13
Escaping.
doesn't hit.
All right. I will recklessly.
Little shifty guy kind of shifts to the side. You catch a little bit of his thick, leathery, leafy armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna reckless attack and bite him.
Ooh, bite.
That's even worse. With a 9.
Held the spear up, and you just bite the spear.
9, 9, 9.
That means he breaks the spear.
It's a scene in some movie.
All right, that's all.
Alrighty.
I got. Action bonus action.
That
move.
brings us to Snack.
All right. Well, let's see. All right, so I'm gonna get on the other side of him and stab him because that's always helpful, you know.
Yes.
Mhm.
Lots of
Maybe you should
stabbing.
kick it instead. Maybe he'll die.
Oh, yeah. You got the super kick.
I can't use that powerful of a move yet.
You gotta wait till the need is dire.
Oh well, that was great.
All right. So you're distracted by how surprisingly powerful this brown mock garb is holding off Rizzo. And Rimshot.
Slightly moving out of the way each time.
Okay. I am going to cast Vicious Mockery. Actually, I'm going to step up here so I can see, or here so I can. There we go. So I can see. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery, so he needs to make me a Wisdom saving throw.
You will. You will do that.
Watch it work.
And he will roll a 14.
So that will save, so he doesn't take anything. But I am going to use my bonus action, and I'm just going to try and stab him. I mean, I don't have two-handed weapon, but you can still stab as a bonus action.
This guy is just avoiding getting hit by everything.
Yeah, the 9 doesn't hit either.
Of course, I sent their toughest guard to guard
I can
us.
only assume he's like super shocked that he's dodging all of this. He's like, what?
It's really just that he blends into the surroundings better because he's brown instead of green.
Amzuli
Yep.
has blessed me.
Are you trying to like
Yes. I'm sorry. All right. So this other guy that's back here is going to shoot an arrow at Rizzo.
He has an
18.
That hits.
5 damage. Piercing. And then he's going to move even further away because he's... Oh, I had another guy underneath him. I'll put him somewhere else. Sorry.
They're multiplying.
standing
The
on
brown one
Muck
is
guard
going
stack.
to scimitar at Sneck because... Ooh, critical hit. 25.
Ow,
12 damage.
Oh, wow.
I'm down.
Hey, it isn't me this game.
You're down?
You're down?
Yeah,
Did you heal after the long rest?
I healed up to 12.
Oh, your maximum is 12.
No, it's 16.
Oh.
but you took 12.
But I went.
Well, sleepy
that
time
was
for
a
you. The big rock mole's going to charge in over here and attack our friend Rimshot. You see this big thing galumphing toward you, and it rears up with these claws that look more like tree trunks because they're so thick, and it just rakes down upon you.
Glad I'm not getting hit by that.
13.
Hold on. I think that hits. Yeah, that's just my armor class.
As you feel the claws come across your armor through your torso, you fear that your armor is actually damaged. And it is. These claws tear at your armor and reduce it by 1 AC, and you take 7 damage.
Ow!
It says bludgeoning. It's supposed to be slashing.
That looked like it hurt.
If I just lay unconscious, no one will know I'm here.
Uh-oh.
And you're doing it so well. Okay, so now it's your turn, Michael.
I just accidentally put my armor class as 0 instead of what I needed to do.
You get hit if somebody walks away.
Yes.
Someone like does finger guns and you take actual damage.
That's even funnier than what I said. Okay, so it's your turn, Lego.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to the side of the big mole thingy, and I'm going to sneak attack it with my short sword.
Sneak attack.
And I'm pretty sure I hit.
Yeah, you totally hit. You find just enough of an angle that you can get in between these huge stone-like plates that are on its back. And yeah, is that all accurate?
Yep. I changed it so it
Yeah,
rolls
5
2
plus 6
dice.
plus 4. Yeah, 15 damage. Nice. And back to the top of the order, Rizzo.
All right, bonus action. I will rage. And you guys are really ticking me off. And I will reckless attack this guy. 21 to hit for 13 slashing.
Who are you hitting?
Other guy right in front of me.
Oh, this guy. All right. All right, so you smash into him. You hit him very soundly, and he reels backwards. He's got his short sword, and he's like, I'm going to kill you now. You have angered me. Zoli will bless me again.
Zoli's
Snack.
a chump.
Do not insult the Zoli. His vines will wrap around your throat and cut off your head.
I'm sure his vines taste good.
Snack, you need to do a death save.
Yeah, I made a to-do list. Number 1, don't die. Number 2, repeat. I'm not doing so good with that one.
Yeah.
You're failing at number
Hey.
1.
Well, isn't that 18's a success, right, on a
Yeah.
death save?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, failing at number 1, just the list. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Good job. And Rimshot, what are you going to do?
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the big guy.
Okay.
He needs to make me a wisdom saving.
Is that a intelligence or thing?
No,
Or no, that's like the Crown of Madness
Crown
or
of
something.
Madness.
Yeah. You said wisdom save?
yes, please.
Actually, it got a 16.
Dang it. Well, he succeeds, but he still takes half.
Yeah.
So he will take half of 11, so 6.
Nice.
But he doesn't
See.
run away.
He does not run away, but he does kind of shake his head and paw at the ground with some sort of frustrated, painful anger.
Well, yeah, because it's psych damage. So
Yes, he's psyched out. The little mock garb here sees what you've done. It's like, You used the magics. I must do the damage to you now.
Do the damage.
To the
He's-
damages.
He scimitars you. Man, 23
Ah!
for 10.
Yikes.
Like, this little brown guy's like brutal. It's like, I am Master Crit.
I go down.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's not
Am
good.
I-
That was our healer.
I don't think I'm gonna go down this round. That makes me happy. Sort of.
Here I...
Everybody else is though, so that isn't good either.
That shouldn't make you happy because I'm your only healer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
I know
guy
Bard
over here is going to kind of move in, and he's like, this is easy. I will now short bow the big rat face. For a
Bard-
20.
inspiration.
Yep.
Don't get inspired by knocking
5
out.
damage.
You're knocked out.
All right. So half because I was raging.
Although, Lytle, you still do have your bardic inspiration.
Oh, yeah, you
Oh.
haven't used that yet.
I could have used that against the big mole guy.
Don't be inspired.
And now
Oh,
the
you
big
hit
mole
him.
guy's he's turned to you after getting stabbed under his plates of armor, and he is going to do a rending attack to you. But also,
Ouch.
because he's now below 50% health, he will do a bite attack. Let me see if my
Ooh.
little macro will do both at the same time. You did. So the rending claw attack is for an 8, which I assume misses.
Yes, it misses.
And
I hope.
oh, it says it's the mock garb attacking, but that's not right. And then, but the bite is a 16. Does that hit?
That does hit.
10
And
damage.
it hurts a lot.
Well, he's
I'm
got
down.
teeth that are like as big as your
Oh
shoulder.
my god. I can't carry them all.
Going to people of the floor.
They're gonna go. Seriously, we need to give them another rest.
That's the plan. We just delay being eaten over and over.
The champion steps forward and looks at all of you, laying on the ground, except for Rizzo.
It's not looking good.
As you are all weak, it would be an insult to feed you to the Amsoli. And he points at you, Rizzo, and says, will you fight me for their freedom?
Knock yourself out.
I will fight
Don't
you.
do it. Don't knock yourself out.
And he holds his hands to the side to everybody else, gesturing them back. The brown super mock garb steps back. And this one with his bow steps over here and lowers his bow. And this big guy steps back and does this to you, Rizzo.
Ah, I'm gonna swing wide of that guy.
Yeah. He just like watches. All right. So now it's just you two. And he says, you may attack first. Can you even hit me, puny furry dauber?
So I will reckless attack and lunge at him with my teeth.
Oh, you're reckless attached with the teeth first.
Yeah. So hitting AC 23 for 7 points of piercing damage,
Yes. Yeah, that'll do it.
and then I'll follow up with the axe. AC 15.
That hits also, actually.
For 8 points of slashing damage.
So 7 and 8, 15 damage.
Whoa.
He kind of shakes. Oh, this, you can hit. You have good sword skills, but your teeth are stinky. So he attacks with his short sword. Nat 1.
Of course, he net wants him.
Yeah, the 14.
Yeah.
The 14 will hit though.
Does he have? He doesn't have advantage.
Yeah, he does.
I'm reckless attacking. He's got advantage.
Oh, he has advantage. Okay. All right. Sorry. Or I mean, yay, or something.
No, I'm the one that's sorry.
Yeah.
4 slashing, so I'll take 2.
4.
All right.
But he has 2 attacks.
Oh no.
And another attack. So 25, I guess, hits.
Ow.
Yeah.
For 5.
It is a war of attrition here. Ah,
And it is your turn. Do you have any health? I mean, how are you doing? Actually, you've been hit like a lot for lots of little hits.
yeah. I have 12 hit points left.
Oh, okay. You've got like
Wow.
arrows sticking out of you.
So he'll take another 11. From
Nice.
The axe, and another 7 from the bite.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so 11 and 7 is 18 plus 15 is 33.
No, you taste delicious. Zoli's not going to be the one eating today. I am.
You are a feisty furry Dobber. I have not seen your kind before.
Hey, there's no reason to get nasty about it. Call me a Dobber.
What would you like to be called?
I'm a rat. Rizzo the rat.
I see. You have displayed much courage on behalf of your companions. Do you wish that they live?
I mean, they're just kind of dead weight.
Of course, they're my companions, and we're on a job.
Very well. I will not kill you this time, and we will not feed you to Umzoli. You say that you will attempt to rid us of the great muck that is spreading in our caves.
Yeah,
the corruption.
We don't like muck.
Very well. I will allow you to continue your quest, but you must succeed. You must succeed, or if it does not kill you, I will. But I assure you, it is very dangerous. And if they have fallen so easily at the hand of a simple rock mole, then they will surely die as well.
Yeah, where did you get that rock mole at? Does one get a rock mole?
They live in the rocks. We tamed this one for me. He is my friend. They will not listen to you.
Fair enough.
Steps on you. Whoops.
I will go over and try and do a medicine check on Rimshot.
Yeah, sounds good. Give me a roll.
All right. We're not great at these.
That'll do it. You're up to 1 health, Rimshot.
Yay!
Yay, Rimshot's not gonna die.
The champion pulls the big rock wall back a little bit as it's sniffing at you guys, thinking it wants to smash you more.
I gotta get me one of them. Guys,
Anybody gonna do medicine for the other guys, or are they just gonna stay?
I'm gonna cast healing word on both of them.
There you go.
Well,
Tell us what they get. Yeah. How much health do they get back?
1 second. I'm finding my dice. They both get 7 back.
Ooh,
There you
that's
go.
nice. Thank you.
So, when you guys
Tell me
were-
one thing, Furry Dauber. How did you get out of the cage?
Oh, I think your guy forgot to lock it.
Mm.
That guy
He will
right there,
be
and I point to the one that was like whooping on us.
He like goes over to him and his big snout's like touching the top of his, and they look like they're in some sort of a weird mating ritual that has gone wrong. And everybody else is just sort of wandering around now, figuring out whatever. Nothing to see here.
So, which way to find the corruption? You got like a map or something? We've been just wandering around looking for it.
Yes, most of the area you are in is our mining, where we find the crystals. But if you follow the water downstream, it is just past the big rock, and he's like pointing at this rock here.
What do you do with the crystals once you mine them?
We take them into the swamp and sell them to the people who live there.
Well, you don't have to go that far. I mean, if you go right up there, the Dobbers are there. Maybe they'll buy them.
No, the Dobbers, we feed Dobbers to the Umzoli. They do not like us.
Yeah, they probably don't like you because you feed them to the Umzoli.
Right.
But maybe you could feed the swamp people to the Umzoli and sell the crystals to the Dobbers because they're like
The swamp people make our armor and weapons.
Wow, Dobbers can make things. Look at those little fingers. They're really nimble and good at making tools.
You are funny, furry Dobber.
Not a Dobber. All right. Well,
Oh, now before I get tired of your jokes.
yeah, I guess so. I mean, it doesn't appear like we're going to start any new trade negotiations today here.
I walk up to the big scary monster thing and show him the spear that has the crystals on it. Do you have any more crystals that look like this? I ask him.
He steps back. Where did you find those?
In cave systems in this area.
We have seen them, and the corruption fights most hard to keep us from them. If those are what you look for, you are doomed for sure.
Oh, I thought he was going to give us good news for once.
Thank you. And I quickly run over to the big scary rat guy.
How would we ever
Or a
get...
big scary rat guy, like your friendly rat guy?
Yes, the friendly big scary rat guy.
So
Okay.
he said basically down this side passage here.
Yep.
All right. So as we walk away, and after we get like what I think is like out of earshot of the lizard guys. What are they? Muck.
Yeah.
Garb.
Mock garb.
Muck guards. Yeah. So basically, while you guys were all laying around, I had to like kick all their asses by myself and make them say uncle, and then they're like, "All right, you guys can leave now."
You see a mock garb here where he's standing at the edge of some water, and you hear water rushing behind him. He initially holds out his weapon toward you, but then says, "Where do you go?"
We're gonna go fight the corruption. Your king said it was okay.
Yes. He said so. You may pass, but be careful. The water is swift.
Yeah, you guys don't happen to have like a boat or something.
Not that will fit you. We swim very good.
Yeah. See Ligel over here? He doesn't know how to swim at all, and he's just gonna drown.
Then he will drown and feed the water, feed the fish, and feed the bog lizard that is just around the corner.
Feed what?
Wild wizard? Should we be worried about that?
Bog lizard.
No, as long as we take turns being a raft, we should be fine.
And you see
I'm
behind
worried
him, you
about the
see
bog lizard right now.
a mock garb like go down the water, and he's like swimming, and his tail's like behind him, like a lizard would swim. And he's got a big leaf that's like really super thick, and it's got like a pile of dirt and crystals in it, so it's like floating, but he's swimming with it, and he's just going down the river.
Do you have any leaves?
Those are what we use to transport goods down the river, but they are not big enough for you.
Are they big enough for one of him? He'll
I'll
curl up
hop
in a
from
little
rock to
ball.
rock.
I think
You are very confusing people.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
Across the river, there are some supplies.
Well,
But we're not to help you.
yeah,
We're just not hurt you anymore.
Yeah, we get that. Maybe I don't know, maybe we should take another break or something. You guys don't look so good.
And I've got no more spells left.
We've been awake for 10 minutes. We need to go back to bed.
Yeah, we need to find someplace safe to hang out for sure.
Bye. Maybe we can we cross the river without going down the river?
Yes. Your light isn't great, but you can see that there is some rocks going across here. You can kind of get on.
We should.
I mean, and even someone who can't swim would be able to manage.
How deep is it?
In the center of it, it's 4 to 6 feet.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna
That's
try
too deep.
and swim with holding the torch above my head out of the water.
Okay.
Me too.
I
Which
have
way?
tried to hop from rock to rock.
Okay.
Or
So,
if that's an option, I would try that too. That doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going straight across, you can get to that from that one rock to the second rock without going under. You can just kind of. It's 5 foot's a big span for a small dauber, but you can get there.
All right. So far, so good. We haven't died.
Oops, that's the wrong guy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the.
That's the butt guard going with us.
Yeah. Yes, we've recruited one of them.
Yes, well, so a little guy comes around the corner here and he's like, "You may not come this way. Not now.
Why not? Why not?
Because you are not allowed.
But like, what if we did?
Then you will die."
We are allowed. You're not allowed to hurt us.
What's back there?
This is our space. You must leave now.
I think that's their mines. Where they mine their
But
crystals.
except for the fact that you're not allowed to hurt us anymore. And we're allowed to do whatever we need to be able to get rid of the corruption. And we need to go back there.
This guy comes from this side over here with one of those big curved boat-like leaves.
And we need one of those.
It's got crystals in it. And he's like heading towards the water here.
Oh. They don't want us in this whole section. Not just off that branch to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Does
I don't know.
did the king say you can have a leaf?
Yes.
Yes.
He kind of implied it.
All right. Well, he dumps out his leaf and he sets it there on the edge of the water. And he goes
Thank
back
you
this
very
way
much.
again.
At
Thank
least
you.
But do not
Bye.
come back here.
At least someone knows how to obey their king.
So,
And one of those nasty vine slugs is moving toward you now.
I'm gonna go.
This guy actually backs off. He's like, "Whoa, I don't like those." They're the ones that spew the puke goo on you.
Yeah, we don't want that. So these leaves, do they have a stem?
Yeah,
Like if we
you
got a
can
bunch
imagine.
of
I
them,
mean, it's like a really shallow teacup. I don't know. I mean,
so like if we got a bunch of these leaves and lashed them all together by the stem, can we make a raft?
you can try, but I don't know that
Wait.
they're going to be super eager to give you a lot of their
Their
materials.
leaves. Yeah, these bastards. All right, these guys
Can-
aren't going to be very helpful.
Can Ligel fit in one of the leaves? If we
Yeah,
roll him up?
the one that they brought, he could at least hang on it. He could kind of sit in
Yeah,
it,
we'll
like
just,
let his legs
roll
hang
him
out
up.
over the end, like you are when you're going down a lazy river or whatever.
We'll give
I'm
him
gonna do that.
the torches. We'll give him the torches, and Rizzo will kind of like go underneath the leaf, so like he can kind of swim and try and help it hold it up.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
I'm pretty sure we're all gonna drown.
Well,
Alrighty.
So
So yeah, move yourselves around.
so was it this way they said?
Here or here?
Yeah.
I said downriver. The river is flowing towards this direction.
Hop in the leaf.
All
we're
right, so we got
dragging the leaf along.
I think I see the bog lizard. I might want to slow down.
Alrighty, so as you're coming into the current here, right in the center, like where Ligel is, it is pretty fast, and it takes a little bit of effort to not get pulled away. The bog lizard does notice you, so everyone needs to make a athletics roll to fight the current, except for Rimshot, who needs to make 2 because she's trying to hold on to Ligel's raft leaf thing.
Yeah.
Ligel doesn't actually need to make one. Snack.
Oh, I'm just great at athletics.
Rimshot. Okay. And Rimshot needs one more. There we go. Oh, and the 21. All right, so Ligel slips out of your hand, and he just starts going down the river. He has the torches, doesn't he?
Grab the bog lizard. It's your only hope.
Grab onto the bog lizard.
He's got the torches now, right?
It turns
Yeah.
out we all just end up slamming into the bog lizard.
And
Sorry, guys. Bye.
Dave, you grab our Rizzo. You grab onto this rock here, and then Sneck is going to get attacked by the bog lizard. And then on your 21, though, Rimshot, you just get right onto the land just fine. Unless you want to use that 21 to swim after Ligel. I guess that might be a logical thing. I shouldn't assume what you do.
I would like to use instead of using the 4 for losing Ligel, can I use the 21 for keeping a hold of Ligel?
So you're both just going.
Yes.
So you've still got it, but you're just.
Correct.
Okay, well, I'm not going to argue with that. You're swimming along. The bog lizard's going to come along. You're not swimming, actually. You're just being carried down the water.
We're doing great.
Yeah. And
We're gonna go
the bog
find
lizard,
Stuff, guys.
its eyes are just poking out of the water, and then behind the back of its head, these little tines spring up and then shoot. So we've got that. And I wish I don't have him programmed in, so I've got to roll.
Hey, Mr. Bog Lizard. You want to make a deal?
Baron von Bog Lizard.
He hisses. 15 to hit.
Well, that's probably going to hit somebody.
That's you, Snack.
Yeah, that hits. Ow.
Ow.
Well, sleeping was nice.
I get to do it again.
Are you unconscious?
Well, you need to give damage.
I haven't hit the damage yet. I didn't get him programmed in. 8!
Yeah, I think he's sleeping.
Alrighty.
Don't
So-
drown.
So we have 2
Now
guys,
I'm unconscious.
one unconscious.
So you start sinking and you float and you just get lodged on this and you're unconscious.
Is he floating after Ligel and I?
Yeah, we can grab him, right? He's close enough.
Well, he gets lodged into the rock there as the bog lizard turns around and gets ready to eat him.
Oh,
You guys are
that's
moving on down a little further here.
Hey, Bog Lizard, come get us.
don't worry about me. Just, I'm this guy's next meal.
That's why I'm trying
What are you thinking about, Rizzo?
I'm thinking about wrestling the bog lizard.
All right. So you guys move a little further.
Okay.
Are you going to try to do anything? Are you just going to
Does
let
my
them
rope
carry
have
it?
thieves' tool in it?
Does your what?
Wait, no. Does my thieves' tool has rope in it?
Do you have a rope? Is your
Yes.
It's much
Do I have
I
rope?
don't think a thieves' tool technically comes with rope.
No,
but
wait,
if
like,
you have an
you stand up.
explorer's pack.
Yeah.
No, just thieves' tool.
I have rope.
Okay.
Okay. I grab Rimshot's rope and I attach 2 of my arrows and shoot the bog lizard. Or try to.
Okay. If that's okay with her.
Yeah, that's
Can-
fine.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're like making yourself a grapple as well.
Yeah. Okay. So you get this far before that happens. We'll let Rizzo do something now.
All right.
This
I'm
bog lizard
going
also
to
sees you.
Rage, dive into the water,
Oh, there's a. Oh.
and I want to kind of like try and jump on its back and swing my axe around the front of it and use the haft to kind of like try and choke it. I'm going to try and push its head underwater and try and drown it.
Okay.
So I have an 18.
I've heard that people who've tried to drown alligators also have had a lot of success.
I'm detecting sarcasm.
Maybe.
So that is 18 athletics. Well, I'm hoping to like force its throat open so it can't catch a breath. I'm hoping.
Yeah. So you hop right on the top of it. You also give me a dexterity saving throw to not impale yourself on the tines that are like on its back and around its neck.
Yeah, that's a 17.
Okay, so you manage to get on there and you avoid really hurting yourself. There's sharp and prickly though.
Ah, stupid bog lizard.
Eat it.
So yeah, you've got it contained. You've got a you've got a bit in its mouth basically, but around its throat.
Oh, you know what? And then
I'm
gonna bite it. I can't.
All right.
I raged. I cannot do that. I don't have the action.
Oh, okay. Okay, so there you go. You got him. And now, Lygel, the shot of your life. Everything depends
Yes.
on this shot.
Can I give him bardic inspiration?
I already have it.
Oh, you already have. Okay.
You haven't used it. I guess it still lasts. Do you want to use it? I'm not going to tell you whether that shot's good enough. All right, roll a d6.
Okay.
Two. All right. Yes. So the arrow streaks through the damp air of this cavern, striking the bog lizard in the back and securing you guys. You stop flowing down the creek as the bog lizard is kind of jerked against the current. But also,
Does it
I
still
guess,
take damage?
Yes, it takes damage.
Okay. It was technically a sneak attack though, so there's that.
Yeah, there you go. That's a lot of damage. So yeah, it's like I'm choking and I'm impaled and I'm hungry.
Oh no, bog lizards talk?
No, it doesn't. It just makes lizard noises. It's going to try to break free.
Of the grapple or of the rope?
Of the grapple.
Alrighty then. Oh, it probably is breaking free. That was terrible.
Yeah, 11.
Ugh. I wish I had inspiration.
So it shakes and one of your hands slips off the haft of your axe.
Okay.
So you're still, laying on it basically, but you don't have it under your control. But it's your turn.
Perfect. Teeth first. Recklessly.
Okay.
So that is
13
a 13 to hit.
Misses. You bite into some scaly hide and
Leave
get
me no
no
choice
purchase.
but to give you the axe. And that's a 22 for 11 points.
That 22 will do it. All right. And the 9 slashing damage. So describe this hit for me. Tell me what happens because you killed him.
So yeah, with 11, so like I dive at him at the back of his neck, and I move to avoid the spines, which doesn't let me to get purchase on its neck. So so it doesn't do any damage. So I just basically mash my face into the back of its head, and rearing back in frustration, I grab my axe and then just swing it down, lopping its head off.
Yeah, so you lop its head off and its body immediately starts floating down the river, and all of a sudden you guys are moving again.
So I'm on it. Can I use it like a raft?
Well, I mean, if you're going to stay on it, then you'll just go down with it, right? You'll still, it's not a raft that's going to help you.
Okay.
But you can hold on to it and keep it from going down the river if you want to, or grab the rope.
Yeah, I'll grab the rope, and can I try and grab Lygel?
Snack.
Not Lagel, Snack.
You're so used to me being knocked out.
I
now
know.
it's Snack.
Yeah. So you can grab it and you can hold yourself here. Like there's
Yeah.
enough in this little berm. It's
Okay.
almost like it's just not as deep right in front of that rock there. So, okay. So you've got the rope. You're standing there next to Lagel, who is Sneck, that's
Snack.
unconscious. And these guys aren't flowing down the river anymore.
Okay, I will try and start.
This bug lizard starts eating the other one.
I would want to try and haul them to me.
Okay. It's no fun because you're constantly having to adjust, and Rimshot and Isaiah or Lagel are trying to not fall out, and it's tedious, but you get it done.
Hey, let's go over here for a minute
I'm helping a lot.
and get out of the water.
Give me a saving throw, a life save, death save, I guess. I'm the optimist. It's a life save.
Life save. Okay.
Ooh, another success. There you go. He's not dying.
He's not dead yet.
Not
I
dead.
assume you pulled him over here.
Yeah, I would
A
pull
life save is when your DM hates you. So when you're still alive, you have to make saves or you just fall out dead.
Well, that's not me. So you get to this little area over here, and the structure of the walls is more man-made looking. There's even a hint of brick kind of behind the dirt and grime and age, or like a stone block. And it looks just like the other areas that you've seen above you in other layers that have the same, physical structure, man-made structure, Dobber-made structure, whatever.
Hey, Snack, wake up. That's my
Another medicine check.
Yeah, that's my version of a medicine check. A 17.
Wake up! All right, you have 1 hit point, Snack.
Oh.
If you didn't get that 0, it would have been like the kick that killed.
Oh, wow. This place is really taking a toll on us.
There's monsters about.
Let's get away from the water.
So I know we were
I like that idea.
to sleep, but taking a nap would be nice.
I think it's a good idea, but we should probably do it away from the water here.
Yeah, and there's a lizard dude coming after us. So
Yeah. You guys
Probably
do
good.
notice that there's a door in the wall right here.
Oh, let's
here?
open.
Okay.
Yeah.
let's open that door.
I mean, I'm not saying you can't go down the hall.
Yeah, we'll check the door because I'm guessing bog lizards aren't great with doors.
So I try to
They're
open it.
not velociraptors.
Right.
It's actually a velociraptor.
All righty. So you open the door, and if I can make this thing do what it's supposed to do. Oh, come on. Why can't I grab it?
You may not pass.
Well, can you see through there?
No, it's
Oh.
dark.
Can't move through it either.
Yeah, it's a solid barrier.
I can't grab it.
It is Dobber and rat proof.
I can't grab it.
No.
Can actually
Forget to add a door there.
No, there's a door. I just can't grab it.
Knock, knock. You must speak the password.
Password.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
Ooh.
something happened.
Oh,
We
it's
got it.
glowing a lot.
There's more
It's
flowers. The last
green.
time we encountered flowers, they tried to kill us.
All right. You come into a room with some unnaturally growing crystals around the outside. The center has a pedestal with a lotus blossom growing out of the center. There are torches that you can see that have a very dim light, and then the lotus itself has a little bit of a glow. On the walls to the left and right are tapestries with pictures of things.
Ooh, let's investigate. The last time we found tapestries, they had hidden messages.
Yeah.
Yes.
They did. This is true.
Each
And-
investigate one.
But what surprises you the most as you are taking in your surroundings is that door you came through to get in here is gone.
Well, this room.
the crystals and whatnot that are in the room.
Son of a gun.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
like speak out loud. Absoli?
Goat,
Goat?
god of cooking.
All right.
I'm going to.
So the tapestries.
Yeah.
There are a number of tapestries around the room, and they are depicting some sort of event that is new to you guys as far as your history knowledge goes. And what you see is at first a small lotus. It's got like lines coming off of it, in the woven tapestry style. That makes it look like it's got energy or power or light or something like that. And there are 3 Dobber wizards standing around them. It's hard to tell because this is a woven tapestry, but you think that one of them is actually a younger Herb, one of the original 4 of the Council of Wizards for the King of Dobberton. If anybody wants to roll a history check, we might get more information.
That definitely seems like a rim shot thing.
I only have a +1 in it, but I'll still
I got
roll
a
it.
+2.
You can roll it
15.
too, Michael.
Yeah.
I also have a +2, but I'm kind of dying still.
I'm just gonna sit here and lick my wounds. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to leave your X face on you.
I'm suspiciously watching that Lotus. The last time we
Yeah.
found Lotus things, they definitely tried to murder us.
Yeah. So the of the 3 wizards that are standing around this lotus on the picture, the second one you think is Maratha. Maratha was one of the other of the 4 Council of Wizards, and then the third one is the youngest, as far as you can tell. And just because there's no reason to not tell you, that looks like it must be Hagar, the original owner of this land. As you continue to look around on the other tapestries, the story continues. You see the 3 wizards. They appear to be trying to cast spells or do something to the tapestry or to the lotus. Your guess from kind of the arcane gestures that are portrayed is that they're trying to gain something from it or take it or use it for their benefit. You see.
You cursed it.
And then on the other side of the room, the other 2 tapestries portray the lotus rapidly growing and coming to life in some sort of a lotus golem style creature and fighting with the wizards. And then in the 4th one, you see that there is some attempt by these 3 wizards to bar this creature in a prison of some sort, which looks oddly enough like the room you're in.
Does Ligel and Rimshot, do you guys tell the rest of us what you're kind of saying?
Yes.
So they take power from the Lotus, they make the Lotus stronger, it gets up, fights for them, and then they put it in jail?
Fights against them.
Oh. So...
Yeah. It's either Umzoli or something scarier than Umzoli.
But you know that there's some history with the lotus. There's a belief that the first Dobber was grown from a lotus when the blue star shone its power down on the forest to create life.
Do you think... I want to climb...
So that's probably not the Umzoli, I guess. I mean, it would be kind of offensive to think of a lotus that way for a Dobber, if that makes sense. Whether this is a significant lotus or not.
I want to crawl up there into the lotus and see if there's any Dobbers growing in it. You guys really came out of a lotus?
Actually, how all Dobbers are born. Yeah.
Ah, maybe there's a baby Dobber in there.
Maybe that's how they feed them. So they grill their own Dobbers.
Constant
Oh,
supply.
yeah, we could probably definitely make a deal then if we gave him a Lotus that just pops out baby Dobbers.
Self-sufficient.
It'd be good.
So yeah, you don't see anything inside the Lotus.
So how do we get power from it? Doesn't the tapestry say you can get power from it?
Well, I don't think we want to because it makes a Lotus Golem.
Maybe they got it wrong.
Yeah. It seems like they cursed it because it grew bigger and attacked them.
What if we did tapestry 1 and 2 but skipped 3 and 4? Unless we skipped 3 and went right to 4.
Is anybody else looking at anything else in the room?
I want to go. What are these things?
Those are lanterns or torches, like
Yeah.
standing on a stick.
Can I? Is there anything else in the room besides the Lotus and the tapestries and the crystals?
Roll a investigation check. 10. As you're just about to give up looking, you notice that there is a seam in the stonework behind the tapestries that appears to be a little more pronounced than it is elsewhere in the room.
Can I push on it?
Where are you at?
I want to go behind the first one.
Okay, you push the tapestries aside, and there is a door.
Yay, way out.
I think there's 4 of them, though.
Okay, I'll check the other side. So
You look behind the tapestries, and there is a door. I will move. You open the door, Rimshot.
Yay.
Can you see?
No.
Why is the dynamic lighting not doing it right? That is super weird. Because I moved the door that time. That time I was able to grab it. No problemo.
Oh, there we go. It is very dark, though.
Is Rimshot's light or Lego's light blocked? Because he's the one with the light.
I thought I was the one with the light.
Why? Oh, there we go. Now it lit up. That was weird.
Guys, there's a vine.
The little walls right here.
It might be attached to Weigel.
But yeah, that is super weird. So, and Lygel, did you open the other door or did you just turn around?
I just turned around since this door was opened.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you walk in and there's a scary guy there.
Last time he scratched up my face and everything else really badly.
So there's a rooted plant and it's angry if you come near it. Rooted vine monster.
Don't think we should go near it. Because I have this many hit points.
I got 7.
You guys.
This room is full of ruined and rotten wizards' tools, such as potion ingredients and mixing things and beakers and things like that.
I would like
but they're all ruined. What?
Can I take a beaker?
You can take a beaker. It's got a big old crack in it and a lot of like dirt that's caked on it from years of not being cleaned.
That's fine.
Okay. Lygel, you see a door north of you.
Okay. I'll move up and open it.
Maybe it'll let you have light this time. That is weird. There's no thing blocking the light there. I've removed it, but it is not shining
It's
through.
a wall
So
there.
you can
I
pass
can't
through.
walk through it.
Should be able to.
Nope, can't. Rock hard.
Oh, I can.
Yep.
This is a closet. It
I
also
vote we
has
should-
tools and brooms and stuff like that in it.
We should sleep in here.
This seems safe-ish.
I mean,
Rizzo,
The other room.
Rizzo is up to his like elbows in this lotus. Like if you come back and look, you just see rat butt in the air as he's like looking through the lotus, trying to find
Baby Dobber.
by baby Dobbers.
they're real small. You might have to keep looking.
It's like,
Yeah, they're just like little pollens, and then they spread and poof.
Very fat.
So as you get deeper and deeper into it, you find the base of the lotus blossom attached to a stem that's very short with lots of little finger roots growing into a thin layer of dirt on top of this sort of altar-like pedestal. Your looking is so thorough and interested that you do start to feel like this pedestal is more than just a pedestal.
ooh, what is it?
The lid might move or something.
I'm definitely
other.
gonna try and move stuff.
Give me
underneath.
a strength roll.
Strength or athletics?
The athletics is fine.
That would be a
20.
dirty 20.
There you go. So you move around the pedestal from all directions, pushing on it, and you're sure that it moves. You actually feel that your strength should be enough to move it because there's a shift, but it doesn't end up going anywhere. Almost like when you rattle a door that's locked.
Oh, hey, Lago, snack. Give me a hand.
Are you sure?
If I put too much strain on anything, my arms might snap.
I think you'll be all right. Let's just take a little peek. I think this will open.
Are you sure? Who knows? The lotus golem on the tapestries might pop up and eat us.
You think there's a golem down there?
Well, the tapestries said that there's a scary thing that looks like a lotus and a golem.
Maybe we can feed it.
Eating eaten has been something that I didn't want on the menu, but I guess I am just on the menu today.
So, City, why don't we get an investigation roll from anyone who's going to do investigating? I already gave you a good investigation result, Rizzo. So
Okay, yeah.
the others, if you want.
I will investigate.
Why not?
There you go.
I don't know.
I still think it's weird that Ligels show up later for me when I'm looking at the chat.
Same here.
Yeah.
He delays for some
Yeah.
reason.
Mine too.
So you notice first, Ligel, and then Sneck notices also, and Rimshot's right next to you, Ligel, so you kind of see it together. But there is a hole just under the left edge of where the lotus, like there's a little lip that's around it that the dirt is in, that's a little bit higher than the rest of the pedestal. And there's a hole next to it that looks strangely like it might be the same size as the spearhead that you have. And then you notice the same thing on the other side, Sneck.
Shove the spears in.
We're gonna find this baby Dobber yet.
If it eats the spears.
Don't we need 2 more crystals still to complete the other one, though?
What if this is like the spear consumer?
It's like the last hole on a putt-putt course. It's gone. The ball's gone.
I think it'll be okay.
There's now a cat with Lego. So I'm sorry. What are you guys actually doing?
So it's a singular hole, right? It's not like it doesn't look like a trident hole, right?
No, it's there's 2 holes, one on either side, and the way the crystals come together, the three make a single spear tip, like it's three sides
Okay.
of the hole, right? And the size of the hole you would estimate, well, what LIGO would say is this is the same size as the completed spear tip. Yeah.
Okay. So does it look like we probably have to complete the spear before we can open this?
I mean, that's certainly a guess you could make.
Yeah.
We have one completed one.
I mean, I don't know. You guys just seem apt to just shove spears and things,
It's true. We're kind of known for throwing things.
which normally is a good thing.
Maybe we got to get the other crystals and come back here. So did you find
Now we're
anything
gonna leave.
good?
Nope, it's a dead end.
Well, what about the other side?
Haven't gone
Don't
on
know.
that side yet.
Well, we should.
So
If we're gonna take a break in here, we should probably know what's going on around us.
That's true.
let's
Alrighty.
open this door now.
Let me see if I can move the door and if you'll be able to see or not. Nope.
Ooh,
Hey, but you can move in there. So
looks like there's 2 doors in this room.
Oh, fancy.
who's to say there wasn't 2 doors in the other room?
Yeah, there's
The
this.
person who didn't check.
There's a thorny thing in the way.
Yeah, there was a thorny thing in the way. So this is another supply room of sorts. This one is full of ruined and rotten books and notes. There's even like a little desk.
Huh? Could make a whole nest out of this place. It's perfect.
Or a
All
rat,
this-
maybe.
Yeah, all this paper, the shred and pile up. Oh my god, it'll be so comfortable, like heaven.
That's actually where they put the baby Dobbers
Maybe.
after they take them out of the lotus flower.
They put them in the shredded paper
Yes.
like a hamster.
like a hamster. Oh, what is in the other? What is in the other room?
Are you going to open the south door or the north door?
South.
All righty. As you attempt to open it, you notice that it is really hard to open, but you do get it to budge. And I've moved the door again. I don't know why it's blocking your view though. So you should be able to push through there. There you go. In this room, you see another desk with more papers on it. This time there's an open book on the desk that is, you fear, too fragile to pick up, but not completely destroyed at the moment.
I'm gonna take a look at it and give it a sniff with my twitchy nose.
It smells moldy. Smells like maybe 200-year-old dauber. I don't know.
Hot food.
Hey, one of you guys read Dobber?
I mean, yeah,
We are daubers.
I mean,
I'll read it.
yes.
Okay. In a tight scrawl that is written with what you would guess is some urgency. You see notes pertaining to the tapestries. And the line that you can read the most clearly is, I fear that this power we found was not simply a power, but it was sentient. It was left over from whenever the blue star made life here in the always green forest. But when we tried to control it, it simply wouldn't let us. We had to trap it here. It is because of this power, this lotus, that I believe this whole underground network of caves is alive with corruption.
So if we let it out, the corruption will leave with it?
Yes.
Go to your room.
Well, we got some clues anyway. I don't know. Stupid books. What's on here?
Stupid books.
What's in the north door?
Books on
Alrighty,
wizards.
who's opening it?
I will.
I will.
Sure.
Oh,
All right,
making-
Rimshot, give me a strength or athletics roll.
Oh, maybe Lyle should do this.
Yeah, I mean, you put your hands on it and try to open it, and it just doesn't move unless you try hard. 18. All right, you get it to budge. It's open just enough that you can peek through, but you can't move into it. Enough light casting from Lygel's torches seem to show that there is a stair in the room.
A single stair?
A stairway. Yeah, not
Oh, okay.
not one step, but it's a group of steps.
This is the one step.
Going up or down?
Up.
I will.
And that's where we should stop for today.
Probably a good place to stop. I will assist
Probably.
in opening it up and. Oh yeah, I guess we need to take a break anyway.
Yes.
Tired.
I am at this many hit points.
Yeah, that's totally a mood for our party.
Yeah.
So,
It is. It is.
Those bog lizards came at the wrong time for you. I think you were like, oh, finally we're okay. You got smashed by the rock mole and then stung by a bog lizard and flowing down the river. Sorry, I was really amused by today's session.
So it's a great place to end. Thanks everyone for playing and thanks for running, Daryl. Again, in the description and also the pinned comment once it shows up, you can find links to Jasper's Game Day, which is an awesome charity that you should definitely check out and support, as well as links to Splattered Ink, where you can check out Dobbers, the game that basically what we're playing is based off of. So with that, until next time, stay nerdy.
Out.